Sunshine and pleasant temps have led to a wide-open roof here this afternoon at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas. Today we've got an NFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. Wishing he had a mulligan. That's not how you want to start the game.
Not at all, because not only do you give up the penalty and good field position, but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
Here's Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on, catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. To throw is Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Here we go.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down to about the 39. Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 14. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Prescott going right back to Ferguson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 13 yards out. And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And it's now a 7-0 game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that's going to be short of the landing zone. It doesn't make it there, so that means the ball is going to come out to the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A handoff, Barkley running left. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That good for 19 and a first down.
Anytime you hear the term an explosive run, most teams I know define that as any run over 10 yards, and they got that and more. How about a lot of credit for the big guys up front? That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and a big run ensued.
Down to the 10, and he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 40 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
These two teams all tied after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
Remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. 3rd and 8. Here's Hurts to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Up the middle with Barkley. 67 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Here now, 2nd and 4. They'll run it again with Barkley. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Now a 2nd and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got Brown on the out route complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. Hurts. Over the middle to Smith. And he is going to have the 1st down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning.
That's another.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 9 yards on the play and a 1st down. Throwing is Hurts. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
His kick is good.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7.
Cowboys 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
46-yard line.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. Here's Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Prescott now. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurry yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the touchdown, Philadelphia! Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. On play action, Prescott. He's got this to Pickens. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 12-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll throw now on the final play. A quick throw, but incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
Good, set. Ada ni mana?
Barkley, inside handoff. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Brought down in the play by Deron Bland. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down. A fake on the jet sweep as they'll go play action with Hurts. Kenneth Murray. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down.
To me, the defense was looking a little gassed near the end of the first half, but they've come out of the locker room with a little extra spring in their step. Wonder what they did at halftime to get them so motivated.
I don't know, but that sack looked good. Now let's see if they can build on the momentum of that play. The Eagles send out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Yeah!
And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get to... And Prescott, his third interception. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
Partner's bad enough when you just can't hold on to the football. But when your quarterback's throwing it to the other team, that's 3 interceptions now, 4 turnovers for the game. You really have no chance to win the football game.
Great, set. 180, 180. No touch.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That is caught, it's the tight end Goddard. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
180, 180. No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 10-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Throwing to get things started is Mahomes. To the left side, it's caught high ground. And they'll They'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. It's a nice start to the drive. A gain of 10 and a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball, pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Back-to-back, gains of 10 yards, and back-to-back first downs. They'll come up here, first and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he's very close to a first down. He's out after a pickup of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 32.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but they got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's third down. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. That's complete. Who else? It's Kelsey. And he's in. Travis Kelsey. Touchdown, Chiefs. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Great, set. On anyone, Delta.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 13.
So 1 quarter in the books in this rematch of Super Bowl 57. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter as they've got it, staring down a 3rd and 13.
Great, set.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. Now he's free at the 35. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 81 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. Oh, he missed the extra point. It's no good, and they can't even this one up. They will remain down by 1.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's complete, left side to Worthy. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up the 1st down.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. Good for a Chiefs 1st down.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the 1st down for the Chiefs.
They go play action with Mahomes. Flushed to his left. He's going to run it. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. 38 yards.
First down. 38 yards.
Play action here. Mahomes forced out wide. That is caught at the 3. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. That is caught. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Pacheco is in. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Butker now to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 14-6 lead.
Eagles 6.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Set to return is Xavier Gibson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
Their own 25-yard line.
Don't touch that! Don't touch that!
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Hey, let's go, let's go.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
Great, set.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
At the 17-yard line.
Yellow. My side.
First down throw, Mahomes to the left side in the hands of Rice. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
15,
First and goal.
Here's Mahomes moving to his right. Now he'll get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
For Kansas City.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. Bigsby to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
He'll get this over the middle to Smith. He's still on his feet. Devontae Smith. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 78 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That was a big-time answer by this offense, and they really needed him. In this game, it looked like he was starting to get away, didn't it, Mike? I mean, now it's up to their defense. Can they get a stop of their own so they can get their offense back out there, get the ball back, and try to build off this last drive?
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will cut the deficit to 7.
Makes the score. Chiefs 20, Eagles 13. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. From the 25, here's second down and 3. Throwing is Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Off the play fake. Mahomes. First down throw there is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Got a man over the middle, it's Worthy. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Worthy. A gain of 9 brings up third down.
It's going to be third, they need 1. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And he's going to have the Chiefs' first down as they find a way to keep the chains moving on fourth down. To throw is Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Taking off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. As time has expired, the third quarter has come to an end. On first down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's first and goal.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in?
And he's got another one. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Philadelphia. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Nico Remigio to bring it back. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big one here in the 4th quarter. It's a gain of 34. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 2nd and 6 coming up. They put Kelsey in motion. That ball intercepted. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Great. Set. Trimmer.
Barkley. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Now on 2nd and long.
Go Silver, ready?
They'll drop to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be third down.
Great. Set. Delta.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Here's Barkley. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 35 seconds to go. One more time, they try Barkley. And he's taken down. That will get them a bit closer. Every yard going to help the field goal kicker right now.
It's now
big play. 3rd and goal coming up.
Great. Set. Anyone that? Delta.
They'll run with Barkley. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This a potential game winner.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
Remigio now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Yellow. Attack.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. He's got it. And he's gonna go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play.
Well, Mike, we're kind of looking at each other up here saying, do they have one more big play left in them? And they got it. When it's all said and done, it should more than likely turn out that that play is the game winner.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Bigsby to return it. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here's 1st down. Now Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. Inside the 30. And this is going to be a touchdown. What a finish. They win it on the final play.
And you can see by the look on the defense's face, Mike, they kind of share in all of our disbelief. They know they needed one stop, one tackle, and they win the game, but instead, the play call works to perfection. He looks it in, takes it in, touchdown.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. And in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that is the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.